Hi, this is Tom Feldman looking at making love last. Falling in love has our normal lives disappear and gives way to possibility for both people. And when possibility shows up, it's very big, and it's very exciting, especially when it's been missing for a long time. We feel seen by the other person. They know who we are in a deep way, and it calms us. We are gotten by him or her. He or she wants us to be the best person that we can be, and he or she will stand for us. And you will do that for him or her. That's love. It's a beautiful way to live life, and it feels that almost anything is possible inside this space, and that's true, it is. When each partner sees the other partner for who he or she is and is becoming, and stands for and holds the space for their partner being and becoming, an amazing thing happens. The relationship becomes greater than the sum of its parts. 1 and 1 doesn't make 2, it makes 10. Or 50, or 100. When you have entered the zone of the whole, becoming greater than the sum of its parts, you are accessing something that is intrinsic to creating love that lasts. In the presence of love, dreams arise and possibility arises. Exactly what is this possibility? It's a formerly unknown, undifferentiated future that calls you and your relationship to be. You see yourself differently. You can do things and be someone different than you knew yourself to be because of this other person. You catalyze each other. You may become aware of a lot of possible futures that were not available or thought of by either of you. These possible futures may show up as very specific or not. They could be a direction. They may be a knowing without being specific. The chatter in our minds quiets, if only briefly. We bask in the energy and light of our lover. There's stillness. Time stops. Hours melt away. It's enough that we're together. When falling in love, we're in a process that naturally generates attachment. However, when the hormones and natural chemistry subside, we can consciously generate a healthy relationship. The big step in living a life of love, living a creative life, is to be able to commit to your lover, not as an object, but as a phenomenon. Not as someone who's going to save you or satisfy you or be your prize, but rather someone who will serve as a space of arising in which you are naturally and completely committed. For when we look deeply at another, our lover is not their body or their mind, he or she is not their past nor their knowledge, and not even their experience. Our lover and mate is a possibility that we can further. A soul on a journey of discovery and learning, and furthering another as he or she furthers us, is the glue of relationship. Sometimes the content of a shared life is good and sometimes it's not. Sometimes we win and sometimes we lose, but whatever circumstances arise from the external world, our internal world is grounded in our intuition and the deep knowing of who we are for our mate, a field of possibility. As long as each of us is living a healthy psychological life, we know that our mate can neither do right nor wrong, good nor bad, because whatever he or she does is simply a part of their unfolding, and we take joy in that. It is here on the ever-present field of possibility, timeless and unfolding, that our appreciation and gratitude for another is spontaneous and present. The past exists as the past, and the future exists as a probability of an event or circumstance to come, but neither are present. What is present in the unfolding moment is no thing, nothing. And it is this no thing, this nothing, which holds the key to making love last. We see its opposite all the time. One mate makes the other wrong, or will never forget or forgive a past transgression. A mistake becomes an insight into the real you. A bad circumstance or a failure suddenly defines who you are in another's eyes. The lover becomes an object of their partner, and love is lost. In life and in a relationship, we can and do have problems, concerns, and difficult circumstances, but we don't have to be them or make our mate into them. We don't have to search for the cause of our trouble outside of ourselves. A real adult looks to the source of their troubles within themselves. They become willing to take responsibility for their life. And the more responsibility one takes for one's life and circumstances, the more space a person has for others to be the way they are and the way they're not. And it is here in the domain of responsibility that life's great battles take place, not with our mates, but with ourselves. The quickest way to take the reins of your personal power is to be willing to be responsible for your own life, exactly as it is and exactly as it isn't. The power is yours to take because you are the only person who can change your life. Other people can't. Let's say you're sad or emotionally depressed. You didn't get the job you wanted. You didn't get the mate you wanted. So you moved to somewhere else. Interestingly, many times you still don't get the job or the mate you want. Nothing has changed. Your troubles are not dependent on the place you reside. They are not dependent on external circumstances because you can move to another continent and your troubles move with you. They're a manifestation of who you are, and the only person who has the power to transform who you are is you. So the place of greatest power in this inquiry is for you to be willing to be responsible for what shows up in your world. Two people who take responsibility for their own lives can create a lasting love, for neither is looking to either be fixed or to fix their mate. He or she is looking for companionship, friendship, and love. Your body is an instrument capable of tuning into the universe. In the creative stillness is a possibility that is present for the two of you, each of you and both of you. Speak out that possibility. What you see or feel or hear or sense might be a vision of your lives together, lives where you can make a difference. You will be creating a possibility that would not happen unless you two get together and create it. Enter into your life from this co-created possibility. Come from your shared vision and acknowledge what is and what isn't. Be creative, not complacent. Use your energy as the currency of life. Live with passion. Love with your whole heart. Stay connected to the ground from which your love arises. Living in the moment from your vision, you will have the opportunity and energy to make love last. This is the end of part 3 of Making Love Last. I'm Tom Feldman. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please subscribe and please share it. If you want more insights, go to tomfeldman.com and sign up for our free report and email updates. If you have any questions or concerns you'd like me to address in my blog, then wherever you are watching this video, on YouTube or my blog, simply type your questions or concerns into the box below, and I'll be responding to the most important ones, either in future videos or directly in response to your questions. See you next time.